Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Eldust Boxing. Back with another one. We pre-gaming on this week, fight week. We got October the 14th through the 16th. So we're gonna touch on the fight cards and stuff like that. We're gonna get into it, break it down, and go from there. So I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Um, you can hit me on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram Eldust Boxing. So feel free to drop a comment, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into it. So first card, this on UFC Fight Pass. Um this is October the 14th, you know what I'm saying? So um pretty good action though, because you got Lester Martinez. He's an up and coming 168 pounder, you know what I'm saying, got good backing. He's fighting on this card. He's facing off against what's his name, Reco Santana, something like that. So this is a fight. He's favorite, and he been climbing up the world rankings too. So we'll see how he look. But Roy Jones Jr. is promoter of these of these cards right here. UFC Fight Pass. He's been putting on a lot of under the radar cards. Mostly those cards been in Mexico, and same thing right here. So yeah, this is on UFC Fight Pass. And then on the next night, they got another card, the same venue, Dominguez versus Rubio. So, similar type of, prospects, guys moving up in the world rankings and trying to get a higher ranking in the sanctioned bodies. WBC gonna sanction this fight right here, and like I said, there's normally be real good fights because a lot of people don't be looking out for them, but they kind of like club shows, and these guys be hungry and they be fighting kind of the fights be pretty good. So if you guys got UFC Fight Pass, feel free to check it out. You know what I'm saying? That's on back to back nights. So that's what it is. Let me see in the building. What's good? Kenneth Johnson in the building. What's good, bro? Salute. What's up, Fistiana? Salute. So yeah. So moving on. So Top Rank got a card on Friday, October the 15th. Navarrete versus Joet Gonzalez. This is a pretty good fight. This for the WBO featherweight title. That Navarrete has. I think he's making his second defense of that title. His last fight was in April, I believe, against Christopher Diaz, and that was a fun fight. That was an underrated fight of the year candidate he had with Christopher Diaz, but he stopped him late. Joe Witt been inactive. He haven't fought since last year against Mariaga. I mean, he beat him up, outboxed him, and outfought him, and that was a good performance right there. We know he lost to Shakur, so I guess it's like a a common opponent measuring stick for Navarrete. I think Navarrete is the favorite. You know what I'm saying? His style is so awkward. He throw punches from different angles. He's long, he rangy. He got a beautiful uppercut from both sides. So he definitely can win this fight. Joet can box though. Joet is a good boxer. He kind of like a power boxer, counter puncher type of boxer. Got good skills. He can make it kind of kind of competitive. I think his boxing skills is underrated. I wouldn't take too much from the Shakur Stevenson fight because Shakur just disarmed him. When you got a guy that's a high level technician, he gonna do that to you. So I don't really take too much stock in that. But the Mariaga fight, he came back. He proved that performance didn't get him down, and he dominated Mariaga. So I think he gonna have some success in this fight. I would pick Navarrete though, maybe a competitive decision or maybe a late stoppage. We'll see. But I think it's a pretty good matchup. On the undercard, you got a good welterweight fight: Giovanni Santillan versus Andrew Ruiz. Ruiz is coming off a upset victory on Ring City USA against Bob Marinoff, and that was a fight. It was a dirty type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Action packed. I think it was like an 8 rounder, but he came back and won that fight. He dropped him and got the decision. He's with Manny Robles, so and Santillan is with Robert Garcia, but I'm not sure if Robert Garcia gonna actually be in the corner since Mikey is fighting this weekend too. So we'll see how that plays out. But this is a good fight though. Ruiz is both guys southpaws, so Santillan is more so of a technician, not like a big puncher. He throw a lot of punches, but he's not like a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of fights and stuff like that, but he gonna overwhelm you with a lot of punches instead of stopping you with one punch. I think Ruiz is actually the bigger puncher. You know what I'm saying? One punch. Should be pretty interesting though. You know what I'm saying? And top rank, they got a bunch of other prospects on the card. Xavier Martinez, Rodolfo Delgado. Those guys is trained by RGBA. You know what I'm saying? With Robert Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You got Henry LeBron on the card, Floyd Diaz, Cash Flow Floyd is on the card. So top rank usually put a lot of their prospects on the undercard, and they kind of match them tough too. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something to tune into if you're interested in the young guys. So, yeah, it should be a pretty entertaining card. All right, moving on to October the 16th in Lafayette. You got the number one cruiserweight, Maris Breeders. He's an IBF champion, Ring Magazine champion. And yeah, he's the best cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? Got a good resume. He gave Usyk his hardest fight. You know what I'm saying? He gave Usyk his hardest fight, and that fight could have went either way. He's facing off against Arthur Mann. And this is not a mandatory opponent. This is a voluntary. I guess they're trying to build up for a big fight with Breeders versus Okoli, which is a big unification. But Arthur Man, he's a European level type of opponent from Germany. He's alright. He one of those guys that when he come up to world level, I don't think he'll do that well. He's more so of a European type of level, domestic type of level. This is a fight Breeders can win. He can be the aggressor. He can outbox him. He just got all the advantages. You know what I'm saying? He's 36 years old, so I think time is now. But I think every other category, experience, everything like that, is definitely on the side of Maris Breeder. So I expect him to stop him probably like 8 or 9 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Just going off that. Macadocious Mac of the South in the building. What's good, bro? Salute. So yeah, so this is an interesting fight, and the reason why is I'm talking about it because I want to see the unification down the line, whether it's with Okoli. I think that's a big fight because Okoli just fought, and Breeders was at that fight, so and he called them out. So that's a natural fight to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm interested in this fight right here. And you got the number one guy in the division, so that's always a good time to watch their fights. All right. So we're moving on. Staying on October 16th. Now this card is from the UK, Sky Sports. This has got a new deal. This says second card. You know what I'm saying? Got some notable names. What's up, Marlo's Corner? Salute. So you got some notable names on there. We're gonna touch on it. But Savannah Marshall is the headliner. So of course we know she just signed with Sky Sports and Carissa Shields signed with Sky Sports. So it's just a prelude to that, but we're gonna talk about it. Definitely. This is the bout sheet right here. So you got some young fighters on the card. Reyes on the card. The female fighter, April Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Robinson, the heavyweight. You know, they pretty much have a deep card, but more so prospects. Chris Eubank Jr. is on this card. He was supposed to fight 2 weeks ago. He supposed to headline the card, but his opponent pulled out the day before the fight or the day of the fight, and then his original opponent caught COVID the week of the fight, so he kind of had some bad luck. He wanted to stay active, so it's cool they got him a short notice opponent with a guy that he'll probably stop. You know what I'm saying? He got one loss, but he's a domestic type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So Eubank, this is like just a stay busy fight for him. He got something big coming in December. I don't know who he gonna fight, but he talking about fighting for a world title. He came in number 3 in the new WBC rankings, and that was interesting to me because Eubank in the WBC was beefing. That's why Yildirim took his spot as the mandatory instead of Eubank after Eubank stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Eubank stopped Yildirim, but Yildirim became the mandatory. And that was because the WBC was basically punishing him. And I forgot the reason though. I gotta go do my research on that. But it was some happened. But so and that was like maybe 3 years ago. And now, as recently as last month, they put him back in the ranking. So that tells you something. He's still number 1 in the WBA. He was the interim champion, so he's supposed to be the mandatory. You know what I'm saying? But they made Laura, yeah, Arizona Laura is the mandatory for Triple G Murata. So it makes sense to me for Eubank to face Laura, and then Triple G and Murata face that. That would make sense for me, but we'll see. But definitely, he got a big fight coming in December, so we'll see how he looked this week. He said Laura, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What's good? What's good, Jonah? That's a good fight. Derenchenko came into the new WBA rankings too, off the blue. So maybe that's a possible opponent I think maybe that's for Lara since they both guys are PBC. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I think Eubank still has ties with the PBC. So I think any of those scenarios, Derenchenko, Lara, Eubank. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Andre? When do you think the zone will announce Tio Cambosis? Maybe the end of next week. You know what I'm saying? I know they trying to do the zone is trying to do um the lightweights. Like they're gonna have the top lightweights on back to back weeks. So we know Ryan Garcia JoJo is slated for November 27th. So they'll probably put Devin Haney November the 4th or November the 11th, and maybe Tio. Tio and Devin Haney gonna either have the 4th or the 11th. So you're gonna have three back-to-back weeks of the top notable lightweights, and plus Lomachenko fighting on December 11th. So it's gonna be an all lightweight. You know, what I'm saying for the next couple of weeks at the end of November, early December. So that's what's up. I was shocked to see Hernandez take all those shots from J Rock. I wasn't because he took a lot of shots from Angulo, and I consider Angulo a bigger puncher than J Rock. So we need more. We need to see some unifications. Yeah, for sure. That division is on the down. Salute. What's up, TS Boxing? Oh man, I'm good, bro. Oh, we good, man. It's all good. Salute to you, bro. We good. We good. We had a good time there. It is what it is. Um, that's good stuff. But also on this card, you got Huey Fury. He's facing off against Christian Hammer. Fury came into the new WBA rankings like 2 months ago. Once he got this deal with Sky Sports, he was number 5, and now he's number 4. You know what I'm saying? So he might, he might be getting a title eliminator shot or something like that. So he's gonna face off against Christian Hammer, who is a veteran. Then Lewis Riston. So Lewis Riston is a hometown type of guy. Um, in Newcastle. He's facing off against Lundy. That's a crossroads fight. Both guys coming off of losses. Riston, he got stopped in his last fight. And then Lundy, he had a good he fought Zepeda. He was doing well against Zepeda, but then Zepeda came back, won a decision. But Lundy looked good actually in that fight. So if he come with it, I think he'll give Riston some problems. You know what I'm saying? He was some nasty right hands, though he was walking through them. Oh yes, sir. Tio's wife was due. Yeah, I heard about that, man. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. My man JC laughed. Things that go our way. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Yeah, that's a good fight. Good crossroads fight for sure. Yeah, I think London can win this fight. Boxing had it coming, in my opinion. But to the main event, Savannah Marshall versus Mizuya. Mizuya is a welterweight. Let's keep it 100. We know what this is. This is a build up for Carissa Shields. Both ladies just signed with Sky Sports, so it makes sense. But oh girl she's a welterweight. You know what I'm saying? She undefeated. She got decent pop and stuff like that. She kind of long and stuff like that. But I don't think she'll be able to deal with the size of Savannah Marshall. I think Savannah Marshall win this fight, probably mid-round stoppage. But Savannah Marshall can fight though. She got some skills. She is a good test for Carissa Shields. That's what we all want to see. I think that fight probably happened the top of next year. So that's what it is. So a lot of fans can get used to it. They're gonna promote that heavily. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna promote that fight real heavy. And it's a good look though. But this a fight she should win. In my opinion, I thought she should have fought somebody that Carissa already fought, so you can have like a common opponent comparison. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it's a fight she should win though, for sure. All right. So moving on to the Mikey Garcia card. They got a lot of prospects on the card. I'm interested in to see them fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. He said Ben Rodriguez got no opponent. Yeah, he did. Yep, we're gonna talk about that for sure. Yeah, he got no opponent. But yeah, this a decent card, honestly. I know the main event ain't what we want, but I think it'll be a little bit more competitive than what people giving credit for right now. And we're gonna touch on that stuff though. So let's move on. So we got Khalil Cole. Khalil Cole can fight, man. I seen his fight. His pro debut was on the Haney Linares card. I seen that live. He gonna be strong. He's strong and tough. He fight at light heavyweight. Once he, what I'm saying, get more experience on his belt, he gonna be a problem. I like to see him in like some training camps of these world champions. I think he'll improve even better. But he's strong. He go to the body. Like he was investing in the body. So he's on this card, making his second fight. Nikita Bobby, he's back. He's facing off against Sonny Dervison. That's a tricky fight. Sonny Dervison is tall, kind of crafty, know his way around the ring. He coming off of 4 losses in a row, though. I know if you go to BoxRec, you see those 4 losses. You know what I'm saying? You might write them off. I thought he won the fight against Booker, but he got stopped by Brandon Adams, and he lost the last fight against the Ricone brother, the taller one. And this is a fight that on paper or Bobby should win. The kid haven't been looking real good though. If you watch his fights, he ain't been looking good, man. He right hand crazy. He don't set nothing up. Everything is about power and knockout and stuff like that. And he haven't been developing as a prospect. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But this a nice little test though. You know what I'm saying? And this a fight that if I was, gonna pick an upset, this could be an upset. Let's keep it in the buck. Because Dervison can fight, he crafty. All right. Now, one of my favorite prospects in boxing, Diego Pacheco. Um, yeah, he's fighting this weekend. He's facing an undefeated guy, taller guy probably like 6'1", 6'2". I think he's 14-0. But Pacheco is one of those bright uh, prospects. You know what I'm saying? That's got a good future. You know what I'm saying? Young, he's tall. He like 6'4". I met him too in Bakersville. Yeah, he's a big kid. You know what I'm saying? And he's still growing and learning. And he be in these professional world championship camps. He been sparring Canelo, Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? You need that. So I think this kid definitely has an opportunity. He fought in June, I believe, in Mexico. Got to stop his victory, and I expect him to do well in this fight. But this kind of a step up for him, far as in name and record wise. So we'll see. He said any guess on who's on the run? If I had to guess, I would say Sanisa Estrada off the rip. Blair Cobbs. Who else? Because Golden Boy, they don't got like a deep stable like that. But I would guess guys like that. A fight that I would like to see on that card though, Andre? Williams Zepeda versus Jorge Linares. Yeah, that'd be crazy. If I was matchmaking, I'd put that fight on that card. He said, "Appreciate." Oh, no doubt, bro. Thanks for. I appreciate you, bro, for coming by. Yes, sir. Nikita White. Yeah, man. He's not impressive to me. Pacheco, nice. I like Pacheco. Just went through. What's good, bro? Eric Diaz in the building. He said the Golden Boy usual suspects. That Tanahara loss hurt me. Yeah, I thought he would win that fight. I thought he would win that fight. I wonder when Gungor coming back. I've been hearing. Damn, I heard Gungor might be on the Dylan White card. I heard. I don't know. It makes sense for him to fight on the Demetrius Andre on the card in November because Gongora lives out there in New England. So it makes sense to me, but I'm not sure. Rashidi Ellis, yeah, he should get on that card. Yeah. Yep, that's another one. Flair Cobbs. I can see Rashidi Ellis versus Alexis Rocha on that Ryan Garcia JoJo card. So yeah. Yeah, but definitely y'all keep an eye out on Diego Pacheco, yo. He nice. Then you got the local guy, Mark Castro. He a good looking prospect. He didn't look good in his last fight to me, but he good. He got some good skills. Um, he's still progressing as a pro. He should bring out a nice crowd for the Fresno crowd and stuff like that. So I ain't mad at him being on this card. But he can fight though. You know what I'm saying? He's still developing. Now this one I'm interested in because this kid Jarvis, Brock Jarvis, he from Australia. He got a high ranking in the at 130. Like he close to like almost he like a top 10 guy in one of those sanctioned bodies. So he close to a world title fight. He just signed with Matchroom. And this kid, he like 16-0. No, excuse me, 19-0, 16 knockout. So he got some power. He a good body puncher. So he making his US debut, and it's kind of like a showcase for him, so a lot of the fans can get used to him because he might be in a world title fight pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? He faced off against Alejandro Rodriguez. So yeah, it's just a look, so it's to give us a look on how he gonna perform and what type of fighter he is, and introduction to the American fight fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Gongora would get, yeah, I think so too. Gongora would give Boo Boo a decent scrap. I agree with that. Castro ain't all that. Nah, I mean, that last fight I didn't like. His first two fights I did. I thought he did good. Who's on the Shakur undercard? Um, Xander Zayas is coming back on that card. You got a bunch of prospects on that card. Xander Zayas, Troy Isley on that card. Nico Ali Wash is on that card. A couple of other prospects. Some of those guys from New York, those young guys. I don't know if it's like a big time fight on the card though, if I remember right. But we'll see. They might add some more fights to it. But yeah, man, look out for Brock Jarvis though. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent fighter. And then we got Bam Rodriguez. So he got a new opponent. What's his name? Jose Burgos, something like that. New opponent. Yeah, Bam is nice, man. Bam got an opportunity to be a big time star. Definitely a multiple weight champion, and this is a start of this. He was supposed to fight for the regular title, but we know the WBA are consolidating. So Bermudez is actually supposed to face Kawaguchi, the regular type champion versus the super champion to consolidate. So Bam might be right there to get the winner. Bam is nice, southpaw. He big for the weight. He uses good angles, so he know how to step aside and go to the body or hit you with some crazy shots with the hook or the straight left hand. He's nice, man. Real skilled, talented, and he got a good upside. And this is a fight that he should shine on. Burgos, he's right there to get hit. His brother actually stopped. Bam's brother, Joshua Franco, already stopped Burgos. I think he stopped him like in 9 rounds or something like that. So, they familiar with him. He's with Robert Garcia. Burgos is right there to get hit. He's slow. He been stopped a couple times. So I expect to go about 2 or 3 rounds, honestly. I think Bam gonna make a statement and keep moving from there. But yeah, I'm just glad, when his opponent he lost his opponent for the regular title, that he was able to get another opponent in short notice because he been having problems getting opponents, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? But this is a good matchup for him. Would you be surprised if they brought Tio Cambosa to UK? No, I wouldn't be surprised. Cambosa just fought in the UK his last fight, so he got a little. I guess they know him a little bit. Um, I was saying put it on the Dylan White on the card. That was my first initial reaction since those guys been in training camp for so long. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it'd be okay. I think they should do it. Put it on the I don't know, but they gonna try to put it in New York, so I understand that. Bam hunting for that solo fight. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, the straight Mexican card. Yeah, Canelo fight right around the corner too. Yeah, some good fights coming up. And then the co-main event, you got Elvin Soto versus Jonathan Gonzalez. Now this fight right here has an opportunity for an upset because Jonathan Gonzalez been looking good. He's a crafty southpaw that can box, know his way around the ring, and been looking decent in his last couple of fights. Soto, since he became champion, he been having some lackluster performances, yo. I'm not even gonna hold you. He got good power. He get touched up a lot, and if Gonzalez can set some traps and have him walk into some shots, he can have some success. Soto, he is the favorite though. He's strong. He got a lot of this is mandatory. So if he win this fight, he could be looking for unifications. And we'll see, man. But they are kind of trying to build up a fight with him and Bam. Bam got a high rank in the WBO. That'd be a hell of a fight. That'd be a hell of a fight. But we'll see. He gotta get past Gonzalez. So yeah, that's a fight that it could be an upset too. So we'll see. All right, we're gonna touch on the main event. They said you're going to Porter, but the Porter. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. That Boo Boo card. Yeah, that Boo Boo card. Nice. I like it. I like it. A lot of good fights on the undercard. All right, for this one, Mikey Garcia versus Sandor Martin. This is a catch weight at 145 pounds. Martin, he got some rankings at the 140 pounds, top 10 in a couple of sanctioned bodies. He can box, 38-2, like 13 knockouts. So not a big time puncher, but he can box. Like he got some skills. You know what I'm saying? He'll let his hands go. Very good. He's a good fighter. He just a European level type of guy. We don't know how he gonna perform at world level, so that's the issue. I think he got a nice little win streak going on too. So I think he could give Mikey problems early with his boxing skills and his, counter punching and just want to stay on the outside and give Mikey a look. So I think he could do that. Any idea on when Estrada Chocolatito would be? December, maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking December, maybe. Um, that would have been perfect for a Canelo Plant though. Just I know they got different promotion companies and stuff like that, but just having them on that big platform as two of the best smaller fighters in the world and two of the best fighters in boxing, I was thinking that would be a good spot for them. But maybe December. Shoot, it might be on the Parker Shazor undercard. You never know, but we'll see. But this fight right here though, like to me, it's definitely a stay busy type of fight. Um, to get Mikey ready for something big, cause like I know he was in negotiations with Regis, and that fight fell apart over money, the zone lack thereof of money, and I'm like, why would Mikey pick a southpaw? You know what I'm saying? If he can just come back and fight anybody. So that tells me that fight is still alive. Regis is signed with Pro Bellum, who worked closely with Richard Schaefer is the promoter, and Richard Schaefer works closely with Mikey. They got a good relationship. So I feel like just like a little tune up to me, honestly. Or stay busy, however you want to say it, versus Southpaw. You know what I'm saying? It's not dangerous, but he can't outbox him if he get his rhythm going. But I think Mikey should win this fight. He should definitely win this fight. So yeah, so hopefully we can get Mikey versus Regis next, and those guys will have a little bit more money in the pot since Regis got that new deal. So that's all I'm looking for. It's good to see Mikey back in the ring because honestly, when your best fighters, I think Mikey is one of the better fighters and a good star in the sport of boxing. When they active, no matter if you like them or root for them or whatever it is, your biases or whatever, it's good for the sport. You know what I'm saying? It's good. So hopefully everything comes out clean with this one. But I think Mikey should win this. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm gonna say a decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say a decision. I wonder if Arthur fight. No, Arthur Berbiev. That's another fight I was hoping for that card. But I think Arthur Berbiev got his own date, December 17th. Him and Marcus Brown gonna fight. That fight gonna be in Montreal. So yeah, they already got that date. So that's what it is. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. With these fights this week, some pretty good action. We need Mikey. Yeah, I'm with that fight too. Mikey versus Danny. That's a good fight. Danny just came in number 6 in the new WA rankings at welterweight. Mikey fell out, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Tyrone be announcing undercards late as hell. Yeah, a lot of that undercards is like prospects. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is though, man. It's a good decent fight week though. You got some good champions coming back, former world champions. I think Navarrete is probably, that's I'm looking forward to watch him fight. He's very entertaining. I'm good to see Mikey back. These young prospects on Mikey's undercard, they're definitely looking forward to them. And then just the small shows too. I like watching the small shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna recap real quick just for anybody that missed it. Real quick. So on UFC Fight Pass on the 14th, you got Martinez versus Santana. Roy Jones is the promoter for this one. So that's on the Thursday. On the Friday, the same venue, same network, UFC Fight Pass, Dominguez versus Rubio. Those are type of cards I like to catch. The 15th, you got Navarrete versus Gonzalez. That's on ESPN Plus, I believe. That's gonna be a good fight right there. Good fight. And then we got the cruiserweight world title fight, Breeders versus Man. This is a fight that's important because Breeders he can get a unification fight. You know what I'm saying, down the line in a cruiserweight, or shit, he can actually move to heavyweight and be a nice commodity. You know what I'm saying? A nice little scalp and one of these up and coming heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this is an important fight for Breeders. And then Triller card. No, excuse me. I think I missed one. I'm gonna go. I think. Hold on, did I miss one? Yeah, I think I did miss one. The Triller card. I did miss one. But we got this Newcastle card on the 16th with Savannah Marshall, Lewis Risson on the card, facing off against Lundy. Eubank Jr. is on the card. You got Harry Fury versus Christian Hammer on the card. So it's a good one. And this it got some notable names. These guys can be in some good fights too coming up. You know what I'm saying? They can be in some good fights for sure. But yeah, I want to touch on this Triller card too, man. I almost forgot about that real quick. Like, but let me run through this though. So we got the Mikey card. I just touched on that. Mikey, Gasendo, Martin, Soto versus Gonzalez. That's the WBO world title fight, 108 pounds. Bam on the card. Brock Jarvis making his U.S. Debut. And then a bunch of those prospects, Pacheco, Cole, Castro, Bobby. But let me go back. Let me circle back real quick. Forgot about this one, but we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in. All right. Real quick, like appreciate y'all. Salute. I gotta make sure I get this one out. So you got this Triller card, Saturday, October the 16th. This is supposed to have been Tio versus Cambosis, but obviously we already know what happened with that. So we got some good fights at 140 pounds. Daniel Gonzalez versus Petro Analian. Analian beat what's my man's name? He beat damn, I forget his name right now. Damn, that shit's on my tongue, but he beat him. That shit gonna come back to me. And then Clinton Selton, he's facing off against William Silva. Sabrina Matisse. Analian beat Sabrina Matisse on the Wilder Fury 2 undercard. So that was a good ass victory. So that tells me he's right there at 140 pounds. And I believe you can get this on Triller for like $3 or something like that, but it should be some links floating around. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But yeah, I forgot about this card. They got some prospects on this card too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I almost forgot about that one. The top, yeah, top rank. I like Brown versus Brad BF. Yeah, I like that fight too. Arthur looked very vulnerable in his last fight. If Nello ain't, yeah, I think he can jump on that for sure. Yeah, I'm with that. But yeah, so yeah, I had to make sure I get that in though, man. So if you guys, interested in all these cards, you know what I'm saying, feel free to check them out. If you guys need like Big Daddy Kane, yeah, that's on the next night. He more interested. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I think KRS gonna win that one because he got like he's more of an entertainer, like more like he gonna move the crowd. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, but we'll see. It should be dope. That's on the next night. But I'm with you for sure. But yeah, so that's what it is, man. Feel free to rewind the stream and check it out if you miss anything. For those listening to the playback, feel free to drop a comment, all that good stuff. I'll respond back, hit me behind the scenes, and it's all good. So I want to salute everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support. That's my time, and I'm out.